Hi everyone, how are you all doing today? I believe you are doing great. Yeah, once again, welcome to my channel today. If this is the very first time you are seeing this my face, please consider to subscribe and also try and press the bell notification so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. If you are my returning subscriber, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. By God's grace, my name is Jennifer. Just call me Jenny. In this channel, I am a kind of treating certain three important variables, which are health, safety, and spirituality. And like I always say, that people conclude that health is wealth, but that with reality of events unfolding as the day go by in our present world, we find out that when you have health and you are not safe, you are still incomplete. And then that this world is a kind of control by the spiritual. So if you are not spiritually discerned, if you a kind of don't understand certain spiritual principles, there's a limit to your achievement on this earth. So that is why I conclude by saying that health, safety, and spirituality is actually what is wealth. So by God's grace, in today's video, I am going to explain the remaining three letters of safety, that is ETY, what it actually stands for. Because in my next video, we will be able to establish that S stands for security consciousness, and then A stands for avoid actions that will pose threat to your security, and then F stands to fight. Now, when you're already in a tight corner, when you're already in a problem, don't just give up. Fight to come out. Please, if you have not seen that video, try to search through my channel and get it so that you understand what we are saying. So in today's video, I am going to be explaining what the remaining three letters stand for. So in safety, we have treated S, we have treated A, we have treated F. So we are going to look at E. E simply stands for environmental awareness. What does this mean? In any society you find yourself, in any location, in any place, whether you come there new or you have been living there, try to know what is obtainable in that place. Who are the type of people living there? What are likely security threats that is existent in that place? Is it that there are people that are practicing witchcraft that can manipulate people's destiny or glory? Is it that people are always missing mysteriously, they are being kidnapped? Is it that girls are always raped? Are there routes and lonely roads that people, when they pass it, they must have one problem or the other? You know, they say ignorance of the law is not an excuse. That you are ignorant and you now walk into the net of evil people in a particular place, is that you are to be blamed. So whenever you get to a location, be it you get a new job in a particular establishment, try to know everything about that place. Ask questions. Our people say that those that ask questions don't miss road. When you ask questions, when you a kind of try to explore information, listen to news, ask even strangers who will tell you the truth, because sometimes if it is people that knows you very well, they may be hiding some information, maybe people that you are going to work with in the office. Now when you ask even strangers, ask children, they will tell you all the truth about that information. They may point one or two accusing finger to certain people or certain places so that you will know how you move. You will adjust to your life. If not, failure to ask questions may make you to enter into one trap or one security challenge or the other. So it is very, very impossible that you will know. That is environmental awareness. Don't say you don't know. You have to know. You have to ask. You have to a kind of observe So when you observe what is happening, probably when people want to board transport vehicle, that's a public vehicle, that sometimes they are robbed, sometimes they are kidnapped, then it will now help you to open your eyes, have an eagle eye to know the type of car to board, if you are going to board a public vehicle or not. So that is that about what? Environmental awareness. The next one is T. It means trust. As far as security is concerned, don't trust anyone. Anyone and everyone is a suspect, be it father, mother, husband, wife, children, best friends, whatever you call it, in-laws. Never you trust anyone so long as security is involved, because anyone can be used, anyone can be manipulated, anyone can be hypnotized. Sometimes the person may not be a kind of intentionally want to be used to a kind of deal with you, or cause problem in your life, or cause security threat, kidnap your child, or whatever. But because the person is under an influence which they have manipulated that person to do, the person will end up betraying a close friend, a close relation. We have had issues of armed robbers going to a kind of flats and then uses a neighbor that you may even trust to come to your house and knock, because the neighbor is claiming a danger, that open, I have a problem, you now opened. Only at the end, you are now attacked. So as far as security is concerned, you have to be very wise. That is why some people that bring housemaid in their house, if you are not careful, that housemaid will deal with you. You have to be very, very careful. And some people that have children, and then they are inviting a lesson teacher, personal lesson teacher, to come and teach your child, and at the end, it will take advantage of the carnal knowledge of that child. The only reason why you committed that child in the hand of that teacher is simply because of trust. We have had a lot of news happening in today's world, in today's society. So you can't afford to be a victim. You should be a victor at all times. So you have to be very careful. Trust no one. I believe in only this. In God I trust, others I investigate. Don't say it's my husband, it's my wife, it's my child. Anybody can be used. Sometimes they will not do it intentionally, they use them. So you have to be very careful when you are a kind of dealing with people, so that the person you know will not betray you and your security will now be in danger. So that is that about trust. The last but not the least is why. Why simply stands for completely surrender everything. Means yield. That's surrender everything about your security to Almighty God. All of us are product of grace. There's nothing you can do in this life or achieve if not the grace of God. Everything you have, everything you could achieve is by grace. Your safety to a great extent is God alone that can guarantee it. So even though that we know that faith without work is dead, there is another channel I have. Please, if you're interested, you can also ask for that channel, where we are talking about Jack Fem, a kind of some 7 variables that can take you to a greater height in life, that can influences your life. In that channel, we have treated faith, and we said that faith without work is dead. But that faith is very, very necessary. So what does this mean? Faith is the spiritual currency we normally use to obtain anything on this planet called Earth. So now, you have this faith that you have God, and as far as God is concerned, that your security is assured, in as much as also you are making frantic efforts not to deliberately a kind of expose yourself to danger or security threat. Have this faith that there is also God that is helping you. If you are a Christian, please go to, even if you are not a Christian, Psalm is a kind of redemption verse. It's a chapter in the Bible. It's a kind of deliverance chapter in the Bible. Anybody can read it. So please, when you get to pick Bible and read Psalm 4 verse 8, you will see there, he say, I will both lay me down in